How can a guy with about 40 Twitter followers cause a fake story to go viral? Even though it's totally made up, the damage is already done because you can't untweet false information. Well, 35-year-old from Austin, Texas did just that. On November 9th, he posted that paid protesters were being bussed in to demonstrate against then-President-elect Donald Trump. This started a national conspiracy theory that gave Trump even more fuel for his rampaging against Hillary Clinton. Eric Tucker's post was shared at least 16,000 times on Twitter and more than 350,000 times on Facebook. It was a great story, except it wasn't true. There weren't any buses packed with paid protesters. But by then, it didn't matter. Fake news is produced on purpose for the sole purpose of making money from advertising. Now, we live in a hyper-connected world where speed takes precedence over truth. The New York Times pointed out how easy it was for an average citizen's observation to become a national talking point, even though it's totally false. Eric Tucker took photos of a large group of buses that he did see near downtown Austin the day after the election. He also saw reports of protests against Trump in the city and concluded that the two were connected. Well, he posted 3 of the images with the declaration, "Anti-Trump protesters in Austin today are not as organic as they seem. Here are the buses they came in." Well, Tucker said that the key word that he used to search the internet was just that, trying to find who was there protesting to see if there were any conferences being held or were they really protesting. Well, no conferences were found by him in the area, but the fact was there was a software company holding one that drew about 13,000 people. Oops. Ultimately, this was reposted and shared over the next few days on the internet, social media, and various blogs. On the evening of November 10th, Donald Trump posted, "Just had a very open and successful presidential election. Now, professional protesters incited by the media are protesting. Very unfair indeed." But what is the recourse after the damage like this is done? The rumor-checking website Snopes, well, they also debunked the claim that the buses were connected to any protests, but by now, getting the truth out had little, if any, impact. The big problem with fake news stories is that people want to believe them.